Toys, as we all know, are a serious business, big business. And if a toy firm, like any other firm, is very successful, sooner or later it will receive the ultimate compliment, a visit from a business journalist.
Hello. My name is Paul Herring. I'm a journalist. I became interested in the firm of Playful Products Limited when I saw this catalogue. Some years ago, Playful Products used to lose money whenever they produced a new toy. Then Albert Bear joined the firm. Since he became managing director, the firm has recovered. Now its sales are high and its profits enormous. So, after I'd made an appointment to see Mr. Bear, I came down here to the Playful Products factory.
Good afternoon. Mr. Herring?
That's right. I'm Paul Herring.
I'm Miss Parrish, Public Relations Officer for Playful Products Limited. Mr. Bear asked me to look after you.
How do you do? Am I going to see Mr. Bear?
Oh, yes. Mr. Bear's in a meeting, but he'll have finished in a moment. And as soon as he's finished, I'll take you into his office. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
Oh, no. And since I arrived, I've been looking at your firm's catalogues.
Well, Mr. Bear will ring when he's ready. And when he rings, we'll go to his office. Perhaps that's him now. Yes, Mr. Bear. I'll bring him in now.
As soon as Miss Parrish had spoken to Mr. Bear, she took me to his office.
Come in.
Mr. Herring, Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear?
Yes. Excuse me for a moment, will you?
Certainly, Mr. Bear.
I'll be with you as soon as I've found my pencil. I dropped it a moment ago.
Can I help you?
No, thank you. I've found the pencil now. How do you do?
It's good of you to see me, Mr. Bear.
The teddy bear fell on the floor when I was sharpening my pencil.
Oh.
So I put it in my chair. Miss Parrish, look after it, will you?
Yes, Mr. Bear.
This chart will interest you, Mr. Herring. It shows the number of teddy bears that we've sold. Last year, sales were low. The bears were too thin. We didn't sell many until we made them fatter. As soon as we made them fatter, sales went up.
Remarkable.
Yes, Mr. Herring. And we're putting a lot of new products on the market. Our research department is always working on new ideas.
Yes. When you leave my office, Miss Parrish will take you to see Mr. Ball. He's our research manager. You can visit him straight away if you wish.
Thank you.
This way, Mr. Herring. We mustn't go inside until the red light goes off.
Why?
Oh, nobody is allowed to go inside while that red light is on.
Is it dangerous?
Don't worry, Mr. Herring. The light will go off in a moment. As soon as it does, we'll go in.
Would you like your arrow back?
Ah, thank you. It went off before I expected it to, eh?
Well, we didn't come in until the red light went off.
I have the red light on while I'm thinking. And I keep it on until I've finished, eh? Have you had lunch?
Yes, thank you.
Ah, what a pity. I was going to offer you a meal cooked on this toy cooker. It works off batteries. Whenever I have visitors, I offer them a meal cooked on this.
And do you eat meals cooked on it?
Yeah, I used to. But since I've started working on our new games, I haven't had time to eat anything in the middle of the day. Anyway, while you're here, you can help me with a new game. I'll just shuffle the cards. You sit down over there, and I'll deal.
After he'd shuffled the cards, he dealt 5 to each of us. The game went on for the rest of the day. Then it was time to leave.
You must sign the visitor's book before you leave, Mr. Herring. Do come and see us whenever you're in this part of England.
I shall. Thank you.
I've ordered a taxi for you. It's here now.
Thank you. And goodbye.
Oh, you mustn't go until you've had a present from Playful Products, Mr. Herring. Just one moment. There you are, Mr. Herring.
But I can't carry that.
Oh, you don't have to.
Here are some examples of clauses of time.
I became interested in Playful Products when I saw this catalogue. After I'd made an appointment to see Mr. Bear, I came down to the factory.
The teddy bear fell on the floor when I was sharpening my pencil. We didn't sell many bears until we made them fatter. As soon as we made them fatter, our sales went up.
It went off before I expected it to.
We didn't come in until the red light went off.
Since Albert Bear became managing director, the firm has recovered. Since I arrived, I've been looking at your firm's catalogues.
Since I started working on our new games, I haven't had time to eat anything in the middle of the day. I have the red light on while I'm thinking. I keep it on until I've finished. Whenever I have visitors, I offer them a meal cooked on this.
As soon as Mr. Bear has finished, I'll take you along to his office.
I'll be with you as soon as I've found my pencil.
Hello again. I didn't expect to return to Playful Products, but Albert Bear asked me down to write an article about a new game. Once again, Miss Parrish welcomed me when I arrived. Ah, Miss Parrish. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't shake hands, I'm afraid. I broke my arm when I was playing one of Mr. Ball's games. Whenever Mr. Ball invents a new game or a new toy, one of us has to test it.
Except when you invite someone from outside to come and test it for you. Like me.
That's right. Now, if you'd like to come this way...
When I heard about Mr. Ball's games, I was quite worried. Miss Parrish took me into a room where the games were tested.
Mr. Herring, isn't it? Delighted to see you again. I'm afraid I hurt my eye as I was testing a new toy. One of Mr. Ball's toys. It was very dangerous.
Yes, and the last time a journalist visited us, Mr. Ball nearly killed him with a toy gun.
Now, this new game is very safe. As soon as Mr. Ball comes back, we'll tell you all about it. You see, when we sell this game, we intend to sell the music that goes with it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Herring. I haven't seen you since,
Since you shot an arrow into my briefcase.
That's right, yes. I see you've got a new one.
Now that you've come back, you can explain the game to Mr. Herring.
I can explain the game while we play it. In fact, you can join the game and play it with us, Mr. Herring. So can Miss Parrish.
Let me tell you something about the game before we start. The game is played on this board. It's a race between yachts. Here are the rules.
Yes, thank you, Miss Parrish, thank you. Don't pay any attention to the rules, Mr. Herring. Just listen to me. Now, you move your yacht after you've thrown the dice. But you can't start until you've thrown a 6.
I see. When I've thrown a 6, I start.
Oh, you haven't thrown a 6, so you can't start. Now that you've had your turn, pass the dice to the next player.
I've thrown a 6.
And a 3. Move your yacht 3 spaces.
You've moved your yacht in the wrong direction.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'll put it back.
No. Leave it there. You can move in any direction you like.
Don't be silly, Ball. You can't have the yachts racing in opposite directions. Look at the rules.
I haven't finished writing the rules yet. Whenever I find anything wrong with the rules, I change them.
The game was held up while Mr. Ball changed the rules. Then play started again. After we'd been playing several minutes, Mr. Ball's yacht moved into the same space as Mr. Bear's yacht.
You have to go back to the beginning, Ball.
That's not in the rules. My rules.
Before you do anything else, you're going to change the rules.
Ever since I've invented this game, you've tried to ruin it.
I've tried to make it a better game, that's all. I know what our customers want. They want to win. And I have won. I'm sorry about this, Mr. Herring. Before you leave, we'll give you the game, and we'll send you a new set of rules as soon as they've been printed.
I'm sure Mr. Herring will be able to write his own rules for the game.
That's enough, Ball. I'd like a word with you when we've finished.
Well, I have finished, Mr. Bear. I shan't invent another game for playful products. Never!
So Mr. Ball left Playful Products, and I was given the new game. It's quite amusing. I play it with the other present I got from Playful Products. I've found only one problem. He's always trying to change the rules.